Greetings, YouTube. I try my best to report facts. Does that mean I'm always right? Absolutely not. Does that mean I have made some embarrassingly bad predictions and videos? Absolutely. When you make 13,000 plus videos, statistically speaking, it's inevitable you're going to have some you wish you had back. But in general, I'm fairly good at identifying what's real and what's not. Obviously, I'm human, so there are still some surprises. And what's ironic is the main time this year that I got trolled was when I read and promoted a forum post that nobody could really find, talking about how Kabam reversed their stance and let some whales that had been banned in the arena for cheating go from permanent suspensions to temporary ones, especially the ones that had contributed, like any big whale, the most money. And then, I deleted the video, apologized because the link wasn't traceable. And then I had a friend who's a whale who got caught cheating, who was permanently banned, be switched to a temporary ban, come back to the game a week later, and be given a gift, a welcome back gift, to presumably try to get him to spend a lot of money during July 4th weekend, which is coming up very soon. All this is to say it's been a crazy month, as we are now 3 weeks into the month of June. But this is the craziest thing that I have seen yet. And there is a forum post link to this, so there isn't the same fear of sharing, say, a screenshot of a forum post and the image turned out to be hard to find a link for. Now, of course, there were people telling me that's because the link got deleted, but can't prove it. This link, however, about misinformation is provable. La Flame says, just heard the news on Global and then from a trusted source online. Gutted. Sending thoughts and prayers to his family and loved ones. By the way, trusted source. Now, when I was talking about the previously referenced video, which is why I brought it up to add context to this video, now, I did trust sources, but I was talking about accounts that had permanent bans being switched to temporary. The stakes of that, in the grand scheme of the world and of things, are pretty low. The stakes of this post are as high as it gets. Because when you see someone say, I can imagine this would have a massive impact on those Mike has worked with and interacted with in day-to-day life, rest in power. When you say rest in power, you're implying the person's not here anymore. You're implying that they're not alive. So, having something titled misinformation is an understatement. And this was edited by Kabam Jax on Wednesday. Who said this? And then immediately it's like, is this a joke? So then, trusted source at Kabam, LaFlame says, but what does that mean? Imagine trusting global chat from the guy that wants to add a bunch of rappers into a superhero game. Go be a clown. Go be a clown in someone else's circus by Furry Moosin is one of the most devastatingly straightforward responses I've ever seen. I feel like my shoulders just got singed with a little bit of heat just reading that. Trust me, they're going to announce it sooner or later. Just got it that this has happened. So, LaFlame, doubles, triples, quadruple down. And then you have Grounded Wisdom, who's always grounded on his knees for Kabam. If this isn't legit, that's not cool. So he does state publicly that he's not sure what's true and what's not. LaFlame comes out. News will be given out by tomorrow, I think, if they choose to address it. He just tweeted 4 hours ago. And then, eventually, after all of these triple, quadruple announcements, hey, remember that Kabam Mike guy that he just stated was gone? Let's go to the last page. Or I guess maybe the previous page. By the way, this discussion's been closed. So, Kabam Mike says, this is news to me. Now, of course, the conspiracy theorists are going to say somebody else is running his account. But this would imply that this entire thing was a made-up hoax, that this fake news could have caused real emotional traumatic damage. Like, this is more than just saying somebody got the wrong length of a band. This is more than somebody saying they got, I don't know, different compensation package or didn't get a certain crystal. Like, this is real life as heavy as it gets. And so naturally, you're wondering, are they going to say anything else? Is Kabam Jax going to comment? And, yeah, he does. Well, that settles that. There was a moment where we considered this was just misinformation, but we're going to set a hard precedent against trolling via declaring Kabam staff or anyone in these forums dead for the lols. Oh, for the law. Surely, Kabam Jackson, makes me sad to think somebody thought this would be a funny joke, which is what lols implies. 13,000 videos. Never covered one about a fake Kabam death. And yet, that's what the forums have given us this week. Look, not only is that not funny, but what's the cost benefit? Best case scenario, one person or two people like it or think it's worth, wow, a joke. Worst case scenario, you ruin someone's life. Imagine if his family had been identified and this was a different circumstance. It's just not worth it. Be better. That's all I got for this video. Crazy topic.